He has cheated on her so many times that I can't help but wonder, does Chioma have a side piece?
There's a name they call these girls that, get proposed to, and then it takes forever for them to actually get. It's Lord of the Rings. So, ngamusajja proposing era namala ebbanga nga takuba mbaga ebbanga eryo lyonna Lord of the Rings.
Welcome back, Kampala Mode. This is a space where I talk to all your fashion favorites. Today we have an interesting little spin of an episode. We're talking bridal today with Kampala's most formidable stylist, Tazibone Solomon.
Always a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to come on here.
Thank you for coming back.
I just had to. I mean, I feel like you're obsessed with me.
we need to get into what this obsession is, but we can't get enough, honestly. Yeah.
And how unusual it is for me to actually be invited here once again to be talking about what? Bridal.
People are getting married left and right.
There must be something
There's something in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get like all astrological with it.
Because when you start, you can't be stopped.
But like Jupiter is in Cancer.
Gen Z, what is this?
Jupiter is in Cancer, and the girls that know. Okay.
What does that mean?
Like Cancer is like a sign that has to do with like relationships and all those things, and Jupiter is a planet that has to do with like luck. So when Jupiter is in a sign that has to do with relationships, you find that situations like that move a lot smoother. Okay. So if your relationship is starting around this time, perfect timing.
What if it's ending around this time?
I mean, then that must be for the best. That's an ex you don't go back to. Hello. But yeah, I'm just getting off a plane from Miami.
Must be nice.
Yeah, coming back from Chioma and Davido. Yeah.
So how Davido 2025. What's the thing with, and I've said it's a trend, for every wedding, there's always like a tag name.
Hashtag, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of branding themselves.
Very corny.
Is it? I mean, it could be cute. It's like,
even our Kampala people are true mimicking style.
They're going to start.
This already. I've seen weddings where they did that thing, a few letters, probably the first three letters of the bride's name.
Then some of the
first few letters of the groom's name.
I don't know.
Then it's supposed to be a thing.
I find it kind of cute because it's like, oh, it's their thing. It's their own hashtag. You won't find it anywhere else.
Must be nice.
Yeah. But like, I couldn't help but notice that there were two major Nigerian weddings that happened over the past week that had two completely different vibes. And my question for you is that, is the size or the magnitude of the wedding, does that match with how healthy the relationship is?
Honestly, the thing is, I feel like weddings have lost their essence. Weddings have become so performative. Abantu just bagala kuflexinga, which they want to show off how big the budget was.
Yeah.
And I'm still very confused as to whether, the real essence of marriage is still at the core of these weddings.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think to some extent, it's a lot of the performance of it all, the showing off, the look at us, we have, brought all these together. And I don't know if it's just my opinion, but what I've observed is that the more flashy, the bigger, the more, large the production is.
And then the thing is, everyone is just trying to outdo
Yes, that's the thing. It's like it's a competition, and then it's a big production. Have you seen this phenomenon of like anniversary posts where it's like a huge paragraph?
Well, a huge paragraph.
Like someone is like, oh, like posting on Instagram, and they're like, oh, happy anniversary! It's been 3 years. Da 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 da. But like, there's this urban myth that like the larger the paragraph, the more strained the relationship is. And I think that large paragraph is also like a very large wedding. At least when it comes to the two couples that I'm talking about. I told you about one, that's Davido, and then there's Mr. Easy and Temi Otedola. We literally only have one picture.
There's practically only one picture.
There's
I scoured on the internet for, footage or pictures or content.
Dress.
They gave us nothing. Man.
Nothing.
Is that how like the wealthy move?
I feel like,
maybe there's because Davido is
that's the thing. They're both as
a big shot, but I guess maybe it's also a matter of taste.
I think it's a matter of taste, but also I think, at least just as an internet in-law, watching their relationship on like the TikToks and Instagram of it all, they feel like friends. They feel like they're actually doing this because they want to. Like, it's not like a proving a point thing. It's like, solidifying their relationship. Like that's the vibe that I get.
I think it's not proving a point, because their relationship has been very tumultuous. You know that.
Has it? First, fill me in. Wait.
For the longest time.
What did I miss?
Back then, Chioma and Davido.
No. I was saying Mr. Easy. Yes.
I do not actually know as much about this couple.
Exactly my point. Like the only things that I've been seeing is like them posting online, like just having fun, chilling, relaxing, enjoying. How money? Her father's money. Their money. Like
there's enough to go around.
He hasn't even been retired.
There's enough for all of them.
When was the last time you released a song?
Oh my. Put yourself in his shoes.
If it were me, guys, I would hang up my Kampala Mode heels. I beg you.
Exactly.
So, but like, it was very, very intimate.
Very intimate.
Very, very elegant. They were in Iceland.
The way these rich people move. It really, intrigues me, man. It really does. Because one would have thought, the entire shebang would have happened in Nigeria.
Right.
But then, if that's what money does.
No, here's the thing.
Yes.
As someone who dreams of a micro wedding, like my dream is like maximum 50 people at my wedding.
Why would you want a micro wedding?
Because where have all these people been? Like you come to the wedding and see someone, auntie so and so, great uncle, your cousins. I'm like, I'm meeting you for the first time. It's my event. I'm feeding you.
It's the norm.
I beg. I want my closest 50 people, the ones who I actually know and recognize and know my story and know my journey. Those are the ones who'll be there. So the only way to actually pull that off and pull it off well is to make it destination.
Okay.
That's the only way.
But the thing with destination weddings, how does it go? Is it you that's basically tasked with financing the troubles, or?
If the budget is looking as billionaire as this one's was, I feel like you just say meeting point is here and we hop onto the private jet.
Destination wedding.
You get.
I'm going to handle accommodation.
You get.
And you watch how they do.
Suddenly, the guest list is, as minute as possible. But then we have the opposite, where these guys had this entire shebang. Chioma and Davido. Our phones, I I have not been able to escape them this past weekend.
The thing is, I was personally not even as invested. But you know how you're on the internet and it's by force, by fire.
It finds you, I swear. But then the one thing that I kept noticing was Chioma's, should I say nonchalance? Like her vibe was very much like.
And the thing is, I do not know, like maybe it's a Nigerian thing, you know, like the end of it all where he was performing and she was turning up. Was that quite touchy?
Oh, their own wedding. This is all.
So there she was in this gown and she was turning up and stuff like
No, but that's the thing. Like even with her turn up, the level of turn up she had, she wasn't throwing any energy at him. It was maybe for the camera. It's what I saw. Like she had energy for the cameras.
I guess it's because they've been together for a while.
Yeah, I mean, being together for a while is one thing, but
you know,
what are you enduring? I feel like she has endured quite a bit. Yeah, and so by the time it's time to like, you know, solidify it in the, you know, marriage and whatnot, she's kind of like,
you know what? Let me just know about it. Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. I don't know. Like he has cheated on her so many times that I can't help but wonder, does Chioma have a side piece? Does she? Do you think she does?
Honestly, there might be some type of arrangement. I do not know.
That we can't quite fathom.
But like I said, generally, like weddings have become very performative.
That's what I'm saying.
You see a facade of a very happy couple.
Yeah.
But behind closed doors, it's completely different.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the funny thing with like her attitude during the wedding. It's like she was not even trying to put up a facade. Like she was just very much like, guys, I'm here.
Let's get it over with.
Baddest. Yes. I you know, I'm here. Let them know.
The excitement.
I'm the main. Like
they've lived together. They've been together for quite a while. You know, they've been through so much together.
We have seen people who have been together for 9 years, and then they get
and then engaged. They have that excitement.
Yes.
Let me tell you, the longer you are together and you do not make that step, I feel like that's the more the excitement wears off. Trust me. By the time you get to the wedding day, you're already so done. Like
I've seen people beg for a wedding. I mean, what's her name? Georgina? Ronaldo's name? Cristiano Ronaldo. They gave her a massive rock. That's not even a rock. I think it's an iceberg. It's rumored to be 35 carats.
I mean, he has all the money at his disposal, so I don't even think that even created any sort of dent in his finances.
It must not have made a dent.
Yes.
But the sheer size of that ring, I don't know, like it was giving compensating for a lot.
Like a shut-up ring.
I was waiting for someone to say that. But everyone was, you know, focusing on how expensive it must have been.
Yeah.
But that's like the most shut-up ring of all time. Like,
no, that's the thing. And then there's a thing that, you know, I saw recently. There's a thing, there's a name they call these girls that, you know, get proposed to and then it takes forever for them to actually get the wedding.
Much like Forever Fiance, like
no, it's Lord of the Rings. So ngamusajja proposing ira namale banga nga takubamba. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I swear, let me tell you, when I saw that ring, and I'm not trying to hate, but I was just like, I don't know. That ring says you're going to be a fiancé for a minute.
You're going to be a fiancé
for a minute.
Hot minute.
Yeah. Banai. The things that people go through and like exchange in order to be in a particular place. I don't know.
Honestly, is it? You don't know what do you not know? I guess I just meant to ask, are you
Am I?
Are you the type of girl who maybe aspires to be wedded, like in a very like flashy manner like that? I mean, it mentioned
again, as I said, micro wedding. If I was to ever get married, I'd want to get married to someone who's my friend, who is like we are gangos, like we actually, you know. But if I was to have like the flashiest wedding, would I ever get married for just for the money? I don't know.
Just for the money, wouldn't?
I don't know. I've said I don't know. Because at my core, I'm a lover girl. Okay.
Oh wow.
I'm a lover girl at my core.
Okay.
So I do not know if I would get married to someone just because they were a billionaire, or what, or like put up with all their wahala because they had all this money and it was disposable to me. I like disposable income.
But
I
you
like
know what, at the
spending
end of
money
it
that
all
has
time,
no budget.
At the end of it all, time tells.
Time will tell. What about you?
That's a very, honestly,
big wedding, small wedding.
I do not know.
Are we calling all the press?
Like, it's never been something glamorized.
Yeah. Would have satisfaction weddings live at your wedding, or MTV. What?
I don't know.
Five outfits. I feel like
oh my God, it's so hectic.
I feel like you'd give like five changes.
What?
You're like, oh, this kind of
listen. The very first. So by the time I'm done with it, I'll be so over it. Because the older I've grown, the more I get icky and irritated really quickly. So changing it's so hectic.
But I don't know. I feel like once a ring enters a conversation, people's mindsets change about such things. You'll be there and you'll be like, no, it's my day. I want to. And then you're like, oh.
But what's with this thing? You know, like there's this TikToker, popular TikToker, was very controversial. That did mention that a wedding is a woman's. Mostly yagambye embaga eba ya mukyala. But I feel like it's the women that actually get the most shine.
I feel like we were socialized that way. And like, oh, princess, wedding is like your princess moment. But like, realistically, a wedding is such a big, like, monumental thing in someone's life. Grooms actually care about that stuff, especially if they do not fall into the whole propaganda of like, oh, it's only the woman's thing to care about. I've seen grooms who really, really like put a lot of, care and intention into their big day. And they also have their non-negotiables, and they're like, it has to be like this has to be like that. I feel like it's a day for both of them. Yeah. They should do their thing. They should do their thing. I guess. What did you think about Chioma's short hair for her wedding?
Amazing. Honestly, the thing is, I like trends, and I like choices that remain timeless. Because when you see Chioma's wedding gown and her hair and how it was put together, this is something that someone could easily wear 10 years ahead and it will still be relevant.
You think?
Yes.
Oof. I found short hair so different. It felt very
nice, different.
It felt unbridled.
What do you mean by unbridled? And you know that the thing is, there's this particular hairstyle. I do not know hairstylist. What do they call it? It's usually like slick back or then like a thing, and then a huge round thing at the back. Like every time I look at that thing, I'm like, isn't that thing heavy?
It's actually really light. It just has volume to it.
I honestly feel there's so much that I can work with and experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found this very daring. I mean, she's not a stranger to shorter hairdos. But this was
like really tasteful and like timeless.
Yeah.
Yes. I really loved it. I loved the entire look.
It took me for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
But I think let's come back over here because we had a few weddings happening. Yeah.
Yes.
Luzinda and Levixone.
You know, funny enough is I do not know. I've been rooting for that couple for the longest time. Even the very first time there were pictures circulating on the internet.
Yeah.
When they said it was for a music video.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly secretly hoped it was real.
And I mean,
I do not know.
It is.
There's something about them. I just can't put my finger around it. That just makes me so happy.
Yeah. I'm actually loving the entire cougar of it all that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Both her and even Zari and Shakib. I'm sorry. I love a cougar moment. Get to a younger man and lock it down. Period.
You know, it's so funny that I saw a comment on TikTok just actually before I came here, and someone said Levixone shot 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, now what 2 birds were they talking about? Desire and daughter. Oh
my god, that would be actually insane. No, but she looked really cute.
She really did.
Yeah.
You know, there's something with committing at a particular age.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else out there.
Yeah.
Which is like a desperation stage. Time's running out. Clock is ticking.
It didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like a clock is ticking moment. It felt like, woman of God, she's now centered. She's found herself, and then she's, settling down. I find that the space where people start to panic is like right before 30 there. But like,
don't really normalize this. That's why
that's the thing.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? You are supposed to be engaged by a certain age or married at a particular age.
Yeah.
Let me
tell you, if you listen to the pressure, you'll stumble into things that you're not even supposed to be in the first place. And then like 3, 4, 5 years later, you're getting divorced and dealing with all this crap.
And also, that's the thing. Like these weddings, pressure. That's how they be disturbing us.
That's the thing.
You'll be there and we had deep breaths for lunch. And then you get a message on your phone. Welcome to Goody and Goody's wedding meeting. Wedding meeting. I just said it's solos. Let
me tell you, that timeline pressure, there's a point where people are making it seem like a woman, like women get into menopause at 35. Like if you're 35, you cannot give birth. And it's like, dude, she has 10 more years. Because typically it's around 45 to 50. That's when you start menopause, typically. So when people are like, oh, get married so that you can get, and it's like, guys, don't make people rush into crazy situations. I find this a lot more, you like mentally centered. You're like, okay, you know who you are, you know what you want.
You're being intentional.
Yeah, you find someone like your same wavelength.
You know the way that word's been going around.
Yeah. Intentionality.
Intentionality.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's something about her, the yellow, gold, and orange gomasi. That was my absolute favorite.
The pink one for me was it. The pink one.
What was it about it that you enjoyed?
I don't know. Honestly, for me, pink is a very refreshing, a very feminine color. And I think it was very befitting for her.
Yeah.
And be as important as that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then later on, she had this look by a smaller designer called Joan Jade.
I've heard of Joan Jade.
You have?
Yes.
Yeah, this was my very first time here.
But I've not been very acquainted with her work. So it makes sense when you say she's probably up and coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like this gown was really gorgeous. It played on desires.
What gown was that? Was it what gown was that? Is it like, do they wear gowns at Kwanjulas these days?
I don't know what it was for, because again, it was, one of those pictures that come after. So it wasn't necessarily that it was for the church wedding or for this. I don't know, maybe it's like a pre-situation. I'm really expecting to see so many more, bridal moments from her.
So pumped up. I feel like she's going to pull all the stops for like the big day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although I couldn't help but notice that this particular gown had a bit of a who wore it better moment.
With
Vivian Kaitesi.
Oh yeah, the actually only difference being that Desires was full sleeve.
Oh yeah. Now that I see that.
But I've been like
Vivian's
very
was made by
this silhouette
Fatuma
is quite
Asha.
familiar.
With the
pearls in the middle.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Who would better?
I mean both. I would honestly,
yeah,
there was
we haven't come this far for you to ride the fence. That would be me to be like, oh, both of them look lovely, but
they both bodied the gown.
Yeah, but like one probably bodied it better than the other.
No, I honestly feel like the styling choices were both like flattering to both. I think
we're going to send that one to our audience. Who of the two do you think wore this style of gown better? All right, let's move on to Stella Nantumbwe also was getting married. She had a civil wedding, and I don't know if there's going to be more to come, but we saw the Kwanjula of it all, as well as...
So when a civil wedding happens, is there like a thing after? Because
I mean, usually it's a lot smaller than like the white wedding. That is usually very much like big reception and all that.
So civil weddings never have receptions?
No, they do, but what I've typically observed is that they are a lot smaller and more like, like a luncheon.
I would have expected it to be a white wedding. Given spiritual sheen.
Yeah, me too. That's why I think that it might not be the only one. The last dress that I saw her post on her Instagram was gown 3 out of 4. So I'm waiting for the 4 out of 4. Yeah.
Okay.
But can we talk about some of her Kwanjula moments? The headpiece on this green look was absolutely sublime.
Honestly, the thing with me, there's not so much to write about. There's only so much you can change about a gomasi. Yeah?
True.
And that's why I was very, I loved the white version of the gomasi.
Yes.
Like Fatuma Asha's interpretation.
Yes.
That was like a breath of fresh air.
It was very sublime, yeah.
The normal gomas is same silhouette.
Yes.
And the bridal ones are always very embellished. They have stones and stuff. And that's usually just about it.
Yeah. But this was,
that was very different.
Yeah.
It was very different. It was actually, for it to be a form-fitting situation, for me, was out of the box, honestly. Yeah. And I love what she did with the bust area. I love the illusion net and the gold appliques that she had going on there. And at some point, I think there might have been a such situation that was tied. I saw that in a video. Was it detachable?
I think it was detachable because in the pictures, it's not there. But like in the video, she had that kind of giving a nod to the sash, to the traditional sash. I absolutely love that. Like, I think one thing about how Fatima Asha designs that I'm so enamored with is the fact that she knows how to be show restraint. Like, she's not going to do too much in a space where someone would be like, we need to add more. And she's like, no, actually, this can speak for itself. The silhouette will be the moment. Then we'll add embellishments here and there. She knows how to show restraint without it being underwhelming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the finishing of it. So she actually is really up there like, on my list of designers that are very impeccable with their craft.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I've seen a lot of her work up close, and there's never anything you're going to see amiss. It's like... Yeah, and I love how, like you said, how she stays. What did you call it?
Restrained.
Restrained. Yeah, how she stays restrained, but then again manages to make a statement.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because you'll see it and you're like, oh, like I don't even know how to describe it.
And I would definitely I think a bride that's looking for something that's timeless. I think she's the best bet when it comes to London designers.
Yeah. Timelessness, absolutely. I saw she even did Desire's bridal shower look, and it was like a very cute strapless moment with just one singular line of beading, and I was just like, magnifique.
Very, very impeccably done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So after all that, what do you think of the wedding situation happening?
Wedding situations happening, but me, they only have, zero muboka. Basabule metusumbuanga bananga tuyitanga mu meetings basonderanga sense. Honestly, that's the thing. I mean, it's very, it defeats the purpose.
Does it?
And then, what one until abeola.
Oh yeah. That I think is a trap. I would not want to enter marriage.
It's very, I feel like it's counterproductive.
That is counterproductive. Yes. But the entire wedding meeting thing of it all, I don't hate simply because I feel like it brings a lot of our community spirit when it comes to who we are as Africans. It's like you're getting married, but you're not the only one. We are behind you, your friends, your family. And what I noticed,
could be, the thing is,
here's the thing that I noticed, is that when you contribute here and you give, let's say, your 500,000, your 100,000 here, your 200,000 there, your 1 million here, when it's your day or your child's day, those same people are the ones who you send the email.
You best be prepared to spend your own money.
No. When it's your day, and then those people are invited to the wedding meeting.
People.
Listen, they bring back the money that you gave them. You put 1 million here, they give you 1 million.
No, that's not always how it works out.
It's okay. That's sometimes how it is.
That's what you'd ideally want it to be.
Of it all. The people whose wedding meetings you attended will also come to your wedding meeting and give back, and everyone will make sure
I'm just not sold.
The vibes are vibing.
I'm just not sold.
Again, it's ideal if you're doing it yourself, but it has that essence of community.
Let them do it voluntarily.
From their own heart.
But do not, do not make it a thing.
Do not make it an expectation.
Yeah.
Okay. Something to think about. But this has been a fun one. I've loved discussing. Is there more?
We're done?
I feel like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the time flies fast.
Yeah, when you're having fun.
Definitely. Yeah. And don't be a stranger, please.
If I were to be a stranger, I would have declined the invitation. But I know you can't resist me, so you're gonna have me over.
I might even
sometime soon.
Yes, I might kidnap you for some time. But thank you so much for coming.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, guys. See you next week. Bye. If you like this video, make sure to check out the rest of our page because there's so much more for you to see. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.